Hi everyone. Here at Polynesian Plumeria, we love to teach and explain things to people in a very detailed manner. I don't know if some of you know this or any of you know this, but I'm a retired educator and this is my fun time. I love teaching. I love helping others learn. I love to share. So I had a lot of people respond to that last pollination video that I did where I taught people how to hand pollinate their plumeria using these homemade twirlers. And I had such a great response that I did a video and posted it yesterday of how to make these twirlers out of simple items: bamboo skewers, electrical tape, and fishing line. So because there was such an overwhelming response to that video, I wanted to do this again and give you a little bit more information that I didn't give you the first time because there's so much to know, it's hard to remember everything. The first thing I want to tell you is that the reason why I do these videos is that I know people spend a lot of money on these plants, and I know if I can do anything to help you save money, I would love to do that. Some people don't have the budget others have, and they would like to grow them from seed because that's the most affordable way to have plumerias. And what's the other most affordable way is not to have to buy the seeds. So if you already have plumeria, you can actually hand pollinate them to help them produce seed pods. And then you can use the seeds in the seed pods 9 months from now, whenever they mature and fall off the tree, to grow your own varieties, because every seed makes a new variety. And I'll do another video about that because that's a whole another thing. So we're at dusk again because I like to do it at dusk because that's when the natural pollinators are out, which are the sphinx moths. And I like to mimic nature when I'm doing this because you'll get the best results. So I'm going to take, these are both of the ones that I made last night. I'm going to use this Penang peach variety again, and I'm going to go in to the center of the flower down the throat, and I'm going to go very slowly with that fishing line and keep my hand as steady as possible. And when I feel resistance, which means I've hit the bottom, be very careful, don't puncture it, and just lift up a little bit and start twirling with your fingers like that. Now, if I only just want to release the pollen of this plant so that it is the only plant that's responsible for the seed pod, and just have the seed pod grow on it, so it's the mother plant, I just twirl her flowers, which I've done before. Now, can you see that pollen on the end? It's really hard to see. I can see it with my naked eye, but I've had a lot of difficulty trying to pick it up with a camera. So the other thing that you can do is you can cross-pollinate. So I have pollen now from this Penang peach variety, and I'm going to go into this red jack and take the pollen that's already here, down again very carefully. When I touch bottom, I gently come up just a tad and start twirling. So now these two flowers have been cross-pollinated. Oh, you can really see the pollen on that one. Can you see it? And that's what you do. As always, if you have any questions, you guys leave it in the comments because I am happy to help educate about this process. It's not hard at all. Some people will tell you this is a very difficult thing to master. It took me literally the first season that I tried it. I got seed pods, and I got them on varieties that most people don't get seed pods on. Like some of the Nui varieties out of Thailand, you rarely see their seeds available. I've got a seed pod on Bravo right now that I'm ready to mature. I had one on Kissy Berry. I have one on, who else? Potpourri from Jungle Jacks. On, goodness, I can't think of all of them. Oh, I have one on Pride of Nui. A lot of the Jungle Jacks. Gina, I've had, and I'm going to be growing her this year. Anyways, there's a ton of them. Now, one of the questions one of my followers, who's a dear friend of mine, had about this is, Julie, when in the bloom cycle do you think is best to do this? Is it that when they first start blooming, that one tip first starts blooming, the mid-bloom cycle, or at the end when you realize that these are the last flowers that are coming off of that tip? Because the others are starting to fade and you don't see any more buds that are coming. The best success and the best results that I've had is when it's the end of the bloom cycle. When I know most of the flowers have already bloomed, there's either a few buds left or no buds left, that's when I've had the best success. And that's when I start seeing the little tiny baby seed pods start to form. Is when that tip and its bloom head is almost finished or is finishing. So I hope that answered your questions. And again, I'm here to help you and help educate you because that's what I love to do. Have a happy, fun time twirling your flowers, and I hope all of you have a lot of success and get lots of seeds.